or it will require something else. So of course, if you have your 24 words and you recover on a new device, there will not be this governance, but at least on your device that you have, even if you get mugged, if you have a 3 days delay before signing, you are, even in a hostage situation, I mean, you are fine. So this kind of application will be the future of Ledger, because using secure devices, we can really do that.
And one question, because the thing is, now that I have my ledgers, I guess they will last forever, right? So what's my incentive? Like once you, let's say you take 100% of the market, which I hope you do. So what's the next step for Ledger? Because I have no incentive to buy a second one or third one, or...
Well, there are many different ways because to expand. First, the market itself is growing every day. So potentially, potentially there are hundreds of millions or billions of users who could need a hardware wallet. Maybe not like that, but different kind of hardware wallet. But inside the market itself, you do have some, let's say, incentives to buy a new one. Because first of all, a lot of the users wants to have 2 or 3. Because if you lose it, or if it gets destroyed, or if something happens, you may want to have another one ready on hand. Also, it's a small device, so unless you keep it in a safe where it can live for 20 years, 30 years, if you have it on you, you will lose it, something will happen because it's a small little device, so it happens a lot, so you will rebuy. And also, we plan to have new generations.
Okay.
So it will not be this year, but we are going to announce, let's say, new version of the Nano S with Bluetooth, with extended capabilities. And the idea is that you will be able to use it with your iPhone, with your Mac, with your Android without even connecting it. You will just have it on you, press buttons. The UX will be much better. And like the iPhone, you know, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. There are many things that we can do. And regarding the roadmap of our products, I think we can do very interesting things.
Okay. And you're also going after the enterprise market.
Yes. If you are a company and you are a hedge fund or a family office or even an enterprise and you have a lot of cryptocurrency, whatever they are, you could use a Nano S, a hardware wallet, to secure, and some are doing that, but it's a single point of failure because one device, one person. If you have, let's say, $100 million of value on your device, the question is, to whom do you give the device? To you? Who have access to the PIN code? Where do you put it? In the safe? It will be like having 100 million of golds, physical golds in a safe. How long before people with guns are going to come, take you hostage, do very bad things? So you need to have what we call governance. And that's why we are putting on the market what we call the Ledger Vault, which basically is using all our technology, hardware wallet, also HSM, which are secure servers, to build multi-signature, time locks, delayed opening, all the functionalities which are needed by professionals. And so, if you want to make a payment, you will have to request 3 signatures from 3 officers, going to wait 48 hours, so even in hostage situation or bad situation, you still have control of your crypto.
Okay. So let's move now on the ecosystem, because so it looks like a lot of people are interested into crypto. So I guess you've traveled the world, honestly.
Crypto is global, so I think the most valuable ecosystem maybe is, well, it's hard to say, but a lot of things are happening in Asia because it's a very dynamic market. Japan, South Korea, even China, even with all the problems in China, with Hong Kong, many things are moving forward. So it's really everywhere. And basically, if you look at our sales, it's 1/3 Americas, 1/3 Europe, 1/3 Asia. So it's not like there is a big market which is bigger than the others.
It's a tight race.
So
it's a tight race so far.
Yes, it's a tight race, and we see that Asia is very dynamic. So I would say that, in fact, it's developing everywhere, and that's the beauty of crypto. It's that it is a truly global technology and how we platform, can scale the production. And it doesn't matter where people are, basically, because everyone can contribute to the ecosystem.
In Africa, because you said Europe, Asia, what do you see things happening in Africa?
In Africa, so we are in hardware, so we distribute products. So in Africa, all the distribution networks are not extremely well developed, so it's also why we cannot sell easily. But we have some demand in Nigeria, for instance, South Africa, in some other countries. So it started little by little. There is a demand in all countries, even in Iran, for instance, Pakistan. In Iran, we cannot sell because for obvious reasons. Yeah. But all the countries basically are potential candidates for crypto and of course, our products.
And now, talking about the market in general, so everybody's pretty bullish right now. In 2018, they say, well, 2018, Bitcoin will reach 50,000, 100,000. What's your take?
Well, I won't do any prediction because it's not an easy game. I'm, of course, very optimistic about the state of the crypto in general and Bitcoin, of course, in particular. What I know is that there is billions of dollars of Wall Street money and also billions of hedge funds in many different geographies who are just waiting to go into crypto.